Hi, everybody. We're back here at the Iowa State Fair. We are here with the president of Proline. We just call him Beak. He's our buddy Jim Vanderbeek. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. Great to be back here at the fair again, and it comes around every year, I think, doesn't it?
I think about that. Yeah, it's been doing that for a couple of years, and yeah, you've decided you're going to hang out with us, right?
Yes, sir. It's the place to be. Everybody needs to come to the fair and then come to the Proline building booth and talk to us about a building.
All right, now the Proline building booth is over here in the Varied Industries building. We're in the 700 row, Jim. Is that correct?
That's right.
All right, so come on over in the back of the building. You have a chance to see him and see some of the buildings that you have. And full disclosure, this is my race shop. I have a Proline race shop, and I'm absolutely, just enamored with this. So many people come over, and they want to know who did this, who built this place. And that's the kind of reaction you get on everything you build, isn't it?
Yes, we have a really good following, and quality of our work, people really notice it, and that's the attention to detail is the best there is out there.
Right. Now, you have a couple of different kinds of buildings we want to let people know about. Now, the structure that you put up for us was a wooden structure. Talk about that.
Yeah, we primarily had done wood frame buildings for a lot of years, but just in the past few years, we started doing a lot more steel frame buildings. And now there's some Proline development stuff. There's a nice picture on the wall back here. Maybe we can get a shot of it.
Okay, take a look here, Chris. Back over here. Which one are you looking at? This one here?
This one right here.
Now, Jim, tell us what that one is all about.
That one's in Waukee. It's got 3 suites that are rented out to different tenants. One guy purchased his, the other 2 are leased, and we've got more of those projects in the works and plan to do a lot more of them. We'll have a Des Moines office that will help do a lot of that stuff. So.
Okay, so what is the popularity with the steel that's involved now with the buildings? Why are people starting looking at that?
I think the difference between the steel and the wood frame is usually determined by the usage, number one, the size of it. You know, if it's really tall or wide, where it makes more sense to use structural steel than wood. So we design it to whichever one should be the best application.
And you guys are involved in the whole design process too, which is one of the benefits of going to Proline.
Yes, we like to start and plan the project, look at what they want, take it step at a time, get it to where they can see what they're going to get, and then we take the project from start to finish and do it that way. It's become a real big part of our business now.
Now tell everybody where you're based out of and where you guys will travel to put up Proline buildings.
Right now our home office is still in New Sharon, Iowa, a big city there between Grinnell and Oskaloosa. We're hoping to put an office in one of these new development buildings in the next few months. On the next building possibly is what we're looking at. So a little more presence in the Des Moines area and the Waukee area. So a lot of stuff going on up here, and we've always worked a lot up here, so it makes sense to look at that as an option as well. So.
Now, is there any most popular size of a Proline building? Is there one that really comes to mind when people say, hey, I need a storage facility? Is there any one size building that pops to mind?
Oh, not really so much. I mean, you start out a lot of times simply as a 30 by 40 or up to, a 75 by 200, or it just varies. The one thing that always happens is as we get to planning, we've never had anybody holler at us and get in trouble by saying, you built me too big a building. Mm-hmm. So we really try to look at what they're going to use it for, and so they don't say a year or two later, I wish I'd have built this bigger. So there's no popular one size, I would say, that fits all. It's going to be a pretty wide variety from small to very big.
Yeah, but just in the unlikely scenario, and this is an unlikely scenario that we're going to be mentioning here, that you do outgrow the space that you had Proline put a building up for. You guys are very talented as to come in and put additions onto the buildings like you did over at our place.
That's correct. I would say about a third of the people we build for at some point in time add on. So they're easy to add on to. That's a big part of our business, is doing enlarge a building for someone so they can keep doing what they want to do even better. So.
All right, and now what is the turnaround time now? If somebody wants to sit down with you right now and plan a building out, what is the turnaround time to get something put up?
Our schedule date will vary from time to time. Right now, our schedule is pretty tight. We're booked up till like in November right now. But if you sit down on a basic, simple building, we can get everything put together and make a decision in a couple, 3 weeks, and all the way up to some of the bigger projects take 6 months or more to design and get all the details and get through all of the hoops you have to do with zoning and approval
And you take care of that. You walk people through all that, so you don't have to sit down yourself and be burdened with that task.
Right. We're familiar with that and know the process, and we can help the customer do that without them trying to figure out how to do that and take twice as long as what it should.
Yeah. Of all the buildings that you've put up over the so many years that you've been in business, because you've been in business since for how long?
The Proline Building Company started in '86. I purchased it in '92, and now the new owner has bought it a little over 2.5 years ago from me. So it's been around over 30 years now.
Right, and very successful. What's the building you're most proud of that you put up in your tenure?
Well, our building that we used for our office at Proline was quite an adventure. At the ripe old age of 60, about 13, 14 years ago, I decided to go in debt again. So that was fun. But there's just so many of them. Yours was fun to build.
Yeah, mine was very unique too. I like the way you customized it.
But all of them are something new. Well, one thing we do realize, I think, is that helps us is we know that customer, that's maybe the only one they'll ever do. So we just can't be passive and think, oh, it's just another building. We realize how important it is to them, and we react to that accordingly.
Yeah, right. It's one of the biggest investments you're going to have, and you make sure that it's the best investment, right?
Right. And we're doing another thing we're doing quite a bit of. In fact, one of our customers was just here when you walked up. We're doing a lot of home building stuff too with our design of buildings. So that's become pretty popular with the metal roof, and there's stuff like textured metal. There's a sample of that over here, so it's a little bit different look.
Okay. And that's what you have on the roof over here?
Yeah.
Okay, take a look at this here, Chris, before we wrap things up here. But again, this you can touch and feel it right here at the Iowa State Fair. So again, Proline Buildings over in the Varied Industries building. It is in aisle 700. Come over and see our buddy Beek, and he'll take care of you. Jim, thank you so much, pal. All right, buddy. Now, don't forget, folks, we have all kinds of things going on at the Iowa State Fair. Jackie will be over at the Riley stage at noon. Jackie, come on over.
Me.
Right. Tell everybody what's going on there.
There might be a special surprise right before noon, so we encourage you to come on out as we're celebrating heroes and a lot of other things this first day at the great Iowa State Fair. So come on out to the Bill and Ann Riley stage, Bill Riley Town Center, some of the best free entertainment at the fair. Come out and celebrate and honor your heroes that are along the Grand Concourse, and then we'll be at this again tomorrow.
Oh yeah, no question about it.
Enough.
Now, remember that ride that we went on the other day? That's out on the concourse, right?
Yes.
And today only.
Wear your seatbelt. The seatbelt convincer is out there, courtesy of our Iowa State Patrol, as well as an incredible American flag and many other wonderful things along the Grand Concourse. But you're going to see some other heroes pop up, because heroes don't always wear capes, as I say. Even though we say dare to defy on the CW, there are some incredible men and women who serve our country on a regular basis that we want to honor today on this great day of the Iowa State Fair.
Yeah, again, like Jackie said, we're going to be back here again tomorrow, running around the fair. Guess who's going to be hanging out with us tomorrow?
Who?
Willie Farrell.
Oh.
So watch out, folks. It might be our last day on the air if Willie's with us. You never know. But we're going to have fun.
True.
We'll see you at the fair. Make sure you say hi if you see us.
Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye.